Canadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, January the 8th of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, no arrests made following a barrage of gunshots from the Carenage area forced residents to take cover. Curtis Frazier's cause of death remains unknown as autopsy results remain pending. New UK electronic travel authorization document requirements to be implemented later this year. And veteran artiste Randy Isaac in lineup for $50,000 prized Independence Calypso competition. In regional news, regional ferry system in the works, while internationally, French PM resigns following recent political tensions over immigration. And coming up in sports, Devani Joseph joins under-19 team in Barbados ahead of ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's news at 7. Police have confirmed reports of gunshots being fired near to the area on the Carenage known as the Ghetto, and evidence has been retrieved. Christina John has this report.
Spent shells were retrieved, as well as other bits of evidence in the area known as the Ghetto, following an operation mounted by officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force Sunday morning. The evidence recovered supported reports of gunshots being heard in the vicinity late Saturday. However, according to head of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Assistant Superintendent of Police Simon Douglas, no arrests have been made. It is alleged that approximately 26 gunshots were heard within the space of 1.5 hours on Saturday night. This left some residents in nearby communities traumatized and calling for police intervention. GBN understands that senior police officers met Monday morning and planned the next course of action. The Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Dickon Mitchell, recently spoke out on firearms and his intended approach, noting that there is a direct correlation between the amount of firearms in a community and the amount of gun violence.
But the idea that we should be walking around with firearms, in my view, is inimical to our culture, to our way of life, and for good measure. The last time we had a lot of firearms in Grenada, you all know what happened on the 19th of October, 1983. So I don't think we need another clear example why we should leave firearms for police officers only, and in my view, the security apparatus, unless you can demonstrate an exceptional need to have.
With the intent being to curb the circulation of illegal firearms, a National Security Advisory Council has been put in place. The Prime Minister also addressed the amendment of legislation to apply more stringent penalties for gun-related violations.
And the Cabinet intends to pilot legislation in Parliament to amend the Firearms Act to introduce far more significant penalties for persons found in unlawful possession of firearms. Our view that the possession of unlawful firearms, the use of unlawful firearms, the trading in unlawful firearms will not be something that we will tolerate or countenance.
Christina John, GBN News.
Autopsy results are still pending as to the actual cause of death of Kurt Fraser of Rose Hill St. Patrick. Here we have another report from Christina John.
Speculations flooded the lips of many on the possible cause of death of 45-year-old Curtis Fraser, who died on January 2nd. Fraser's unresponsive body was discovered by officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force in an area known as Old Road in Marigot, St. John. According to police report, around 11 a.m., officers attached to the Western Division responded to a report of an incident at Marigot, St. John, in which a female was allegedly stabbed. On arrival, they observed a man lying unresponsive on the ground. No obvious mark of injury was seen on his body, and he was later pronounced dead by a medical doctor. Autopsy results are still pending as to the actual cause of death of Fraser. GBN sought an update from the Royal Grenada Police Force. However, we were told that the results are not yet available. The female in question received medical attention at the General Hospital and was released. Fraser was a resident of Rose Hill in St. Patrick. Police are continuing with their investigation. Christina John, GBN News.
Canadians traveling to the United Kingdom are being advised of a new entry requirement. Canadians visiting the UK for less than 6 months are still eligible for visa-free access. However, as of this year, they're required to apply for an electronic travel authorization document, or ETA, before entering the country. According to the UK government's official website, persons holding Grenadian passports must apply for the ETA. The program, introduced by the British government, serves as a digital permit to enter the UK and replaces the current visa waiver scheme. Canadian citizens who want to live permanently in the UK, work there, or spend more than 6 months will need to apply for a visa. The non-refundable ETA application fee is £10 attached and is valid for 2 years or until the holder's passport expires. It must be paid online and in full before the application can be processed. Once an applicant has completed the form in its entirety and paid the fee, the processing will begin. An ETA application will take a maximum of 3 working days before being approved or denied. As of the 1st of February 2024, the scheme will be introduced for nationals of Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan. By the end of the year, the scheme will be implemented worldwide for visitors to the UK who do not currently need a visa for short stays, and that includes Canadian nationals. A veteran Calypsonian is in a jubilant mood as he prepares for competition in the National Independence Calypso competition. For him, it's the first time in the local independence competition, although he's competed on the national stage for Carnival on many occasions. Christina John will tell us more.
Calypsonians are promising a spectacular performance as part of the build-up to Grenada's Golden Jubilee on February 7th. Veteran Calypsonian Randy Isaac is among artists in preparation mode for the country's Independence Calypso competition. His rendition, Land of My Birth, has already been released on social media. Isaac has won the Independence competitions on 3 occasions in New York, but will be participating in the local competition for the first time. He said his song pays tribute to those who laid the foundation.
And there is people who make valid contributions, like, Eric Matthew Gary, he's the father, he's the godfather. He got us, in 1974. He fought for independence, and, there's many prime ministers and artists and, fishermen, farmers, everybody made their contribution. So this song basically saying that, let's celebrate all these people who got us here, and I want the people to be mindful that the journey is not over. Let's continue, but let us continue together. Because some of the people who paved the way and they have passed on, but we have to continue the journey.
For him, performing on the 50th anniversary of independence in the land of his birth is a big deal, and he's eagerly anticipating the competition.
The name of the song is Land of My Birth, and it basically gives you a history lesson that the people that make this happen, we didn't just get independence and we didn't make it to 50 years easy. It was a journey, it was a rough and a rugged journey. We went through hell and back, so to speak, and is a song, opening people's eyes and let them know that things doesn't come easy. So now that we make it to our 50-year anniversary, we have to celebrate.
Here's a taste of what to expect on the night of the first leg of the competition, which is the semi-final round, carded for January 21st.
Islanders, you celebrate 50. Some call you a little baby, yeah. Others say you're Johnny come lately. But they don't know about your history. All the things you have been through was too much for you, but you had resilience to stand them. Revolution, intervention, and coup. Yet you produce such beautiful children. This is the land. We have famous people like Junior Murray. This is the land. Anderson Peters and Champion Kirani. Land of my birth. Let's celebrate 50. It would be great. Land of my birth.
Christina John, GBN News.
This is news at 7. Coming up, Happy Hill Secondary School receives a furniture donation. Stay with us to hear all the details.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Your new GrenLec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new GrenLec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out GrenLec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new GrenLec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Students of the Happy Hills Secondary School received some much-needed furniture donated to their school by the U.S. government. More in this report.
20 newly constructed tables and chairs were donated to the students of the Happy Hill Secondary School on Monday morning. The chairs, which will be utilized by students in Forms 2 and 3, were donated by the U.S. Embassy in Grenada in fulfillment of a promise made in 2023. Frances Herrera is Principal Officer at the U.S. Embassy in Grenada.
Today we especially thank the staff and the inmates at Her Majesty's Prison for their beautiful craftsmanship of the desks and chairs that will assist the students of the Happy Hill Secondary School in their educational journey. Thank you to the school's principal, Ms. Nerissa James, and staff for the patience you have exercised since the promise of this donation was declared in 2023. This is an extension of the continuing promise ship visit to Grenada from September 12th to 22nd on 2023.
Principal of the Happy Hill Secondary School, Nerissa James, said the U.S. donation complements furniture received from the government in September last year. However, she noted that the school is still in need of more.
However, when we decided to release source furniture, we were told that the cost of one table is approximately $300, and the chair is $150. So we're talking on average of around $450 EC dollars for a set. It is expensive. As students, I want you to understand, recognize, and appreciate the that were put into was ensuring that you have furniture. And in a school where we cater to just under 500 students, our needs are many. But the little help that we get is deeply appreciated.
Kaden Andrew, a student of the Happy Hill Secondary School, expressed sincere thanks to the U.S. government for the contribution.
Today I stand to convey the sentiments of my fellow schoolmates as we express our heartfelt appreciation to the U.S. Embassy here in Grenada for the opportune donation of furniture to our beloved institution. We do so with the pledge to ensure that proper care is taken of the furniture, and we do so with the immense admiration and respect for the hands that carved this furniture for our use today. On the behalf of all the students of this noble institution, I say thank you.
Renapa Thomas, GBN News.
As the region gears up for the dry season, which in the past began on December the 1st, some farmers are facing an unexpected delay to the season, which can impact their planting schedules. Climate change is being recognized as a key factor causing a change in traditional weather patterns. Former disaster coordinator at the National Disaster Management Agency, Sylvan McIntyre, delved deeper, highlighting that lingering moisture in the region slowed down the onset of the season.
Follow us closely in terms of what we were saying, like we were getting the heat and so forth. We did say to the latter part, October, November, December, that traditionally this has been a new trend with climate change, etc. We've been seeing that pattern within the last decade or so, where the lower part of the year we've been having some insistent rain. We are torrential to an extent, and they've led to landslides and flooding in lots of areas. Not necessarily a late start. I think the prediction from the CIMH, the Caribbean Institute for Meteorology and Hydrology, they did indicate that there would be some above average in terms of the amount of moisture and likely intrusion of rain and cloud system that we're likely to have in between.
McIntyre pointed to the lack of availability of some commonly used foods during the Yuletide season, which he linked back to the delayed change in weather.
We did have a shortage of sorrel for Christmas. The amount we did not get, and I think the rain did have something to do with that. Also the green peas. So that did affect, we are going to have some more green peas, but it's going to be late. And that's as a result of the weather.
He urged farmers and people in general in the region to adjust to the new normal brought about by climate change.
It's the new normal, and as the experts have been saying, we have to learn to adapt to climate change. It will impact us, but we have to recognize that our actions could either exacerbate the situation or we can improve it by our own actions.
U.S. citizens on the Sister Isle will have an opportunity to renew their U.S. passports and report births abroad right at their doorstep in the next 2 weeks. More in this report.
A U.S. consular officer will visit Carriacou on Wednesday, January 24th and Thursday, January 25th, 2024 to provide limited U.S. citizen services and accept applications for U.S. passports and consular reports of birth abroad of all U.S. citizens on Carriacou and the PT Martinique. Principal Officer in Grenada, Frances Herrera, said this is intended to help their citizens avoid the hassle of traveling to the mainland to access these services. She said these services will be provided at a hotel in Carriacou on the stipulated days.
And it's to reach the American citizens that need to have passport renewals, and if they want to transfer citizenship to their hopefully U.S. citizen children. And this is because we found during my outreach last year that unfortunately it is difficult still for some of the American citizens to get the services, to get the travel, to come over. And so we were asked if we could do more outreach to the islands, Carriacou and Petite Martinique. It will be held at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Rooms. That's in Hillsborough on the 24th and 25th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Handwritten passport application forms will no longer be accepted, as all passport application forms must be completed online and then printed. Applicants will also be required to pay all fees by international money order or bank draft made out to the U.S. Department of State. Cash or credit card will not be accepted. The principal outlined other documents that will be needed for the process.
But it's a completed passport application, 2 passport-sized photos, 2x2, to a proof of your U.S. citizenship, such as the previous U.S. passport, U.S. birth certificate, the consular report of birth abroad, or a naturalization certificate, and also a social security card or number needs to be available as well. Bring your originals and photocopies of all documents, including a copy of the passport you are renewing. Just a note for children that are under 16, if both parents are listed on their birth certificate, both parents need to be present, or the person that is not present needs to have a notarized DS3053, and that's found on the State Department website.
Mrs. Herrera encouraged all U.S. citizens to take advantage of the opportunity of the services that will be offered.
We want to encourage them to come out. We know how much time and effort it takes for them to travel over here to have these services provided. So I would like to really encourage anyone to come out. Unfortunately, those are the only hours we can do it, just due to the processing that needs to take place. And hopefully the numbers that we see, we want to see a good turnout. I want to be able to see them, and we will be returning once again this year, but it'll be more towards the end of the year, October, November time.
The team coming to the Sister Isles is in no way involved in the visa application process and will not be able to discuss visa cases during this outreach trip. Persons with visa issues or applications are asked to bring them to the attention of the U.S. Embassy office in Bridgetown, Barbados. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
As Grenada moves closer to celebrating its 50th anniversary, citizens are finding creative ways to mark the occasion. Tonight's I Saw is nature's unique creation.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our citizen journalist submitted this photograph of a red, green, and yellow covered seasoning pepper. The photo was accompanied by this note, quote, "With the advent of our 50th anniversary of independence celebrations, we see patriotism everywhere as we don streets and buildings with the national colors. But even nature is at attention at this special time, evident in this patriotic tricolor seasoning pepper, red, yellow, and green. These flavorful peppers are from the habanero pepper family, but without the heat," end quote. Our citizen journalist is urging all patriotic Grenadians to be sure to spice up their oil-down and local dishes with these peppers this independence season. Our ISA line is open for your submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news and also the sports report.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Yes, we have rebranded and we are now called Bee's Crispy Chicken, serving you with authentic, well-seasoned fried chicken using our own secret recipe. Unlike Tom Jones and Uncle Sam, we use a blend of local herbs and spices to give you, our valued customers, delicious fried and grilled chicken at affordable prices. Our menu includes chicken and chips, wraps, salads, hamburgers, chicken burgers, fried and grilled fish, your favorite ice cream flavors, and much, much more. You can find us at XL Plaza Grand Anse and our 2 express outlets at Granby Street, St. George's and Jubilee Street, St. Andrew. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Order online via Yogo or call 403-8003 to order in advance. Bee's Crispy Chicken. For us, by us.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
As we celebrate 50 years of independence, Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. One stage, one show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play with her hungry, she raise her hand and she tell me, make it no place sweeter than home.
Call it wholesome songbirds and lyrical legends. The Independence Calypso Monarch is here, and this time we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once in a lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you.
I'm addicted to Kaiso.
And good evening, sports fans. Young and talented cricketer Devani Joseph left the country today to join the West Indies under-19 team in Barbados. The team is gearing up for the ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup, scheduled to take place in South Africa from January the 19th to February the 11th. Joseph is a promising wicketkeeper and batsman who caught the attention of selectors with his outstanding performances in domestic and regional youth cricket competitions. His inclusion in the West Indies under-19 squad represents not only a personal triumph for the young cricketer, but also a proud moment for Grenada. Speaking before his departure, Joseph expressed gratitude for the support he's received from his family, coaches, and the Grenadian community.
Really happy given the opportunity to represent the West Indies under-19 team. It's something I always dreamed about. I always dreamed about playing in the World Cup, and given the opportunity to play there, it's just a happy feeling for me right now. It's a great achievement, over the years I've been putting in a lot of work, and to see that it's paying off, is a great feeling. It's all about putting in the work, putting in the extra work, even though, at times you might not understand why you're doing it, or you mightn't feel good doing it. It's just about putting in the work and at the end of the day getting everything what you have to do done.
Grenada Cricket Board President Dwayne Gill expressed pride in Devani Joseph's achievement.
Devani focused on getting into the full squad this time around, and he's there. He's worked pretty hard as a keeper batsman, helped by his uncle Devon, and we are extremely happy that he has this opportunity to represent Grenada, the Windwards, and the West Indies at the under-19 level. And we want to encourage the youngsters to don't give up. This is the stepping stone, and there are numerous opportunities in cricket now. If you don't make the West Indies team, there are various leagues all over the world, and they're here to stay. Yes, we want people to play Test cricket, but if you can't, there are always other opportunities for our players.
Devon Smith, former West Indies cricketer and uncle of the talented young cricketer, said Devani's opportunity should be an inspiration to other young cricketers.
Really put in some work over the past couple of months. I'm hoping that you go there and really perform to the best of your ability. Only your best is good enough. Whatever you prepare yourself for, at the end of the day, you prepare your mind to go there and do the best of your ability. Only something to gain, nothing to lose. Seeing Devani where he come from, and where he heading now as a youngster, representing West Indies. A lot of youngsters, not only in the Caribbean, but in the world, would like to be in the same situation. You understand what I'm saying? So that should, inspire them, to go there and work hard and, give their best in whatever sport they take part in.
The squad will assemble in Antigua for a one-week camp at the Coolidge Cricket Ground, where they'll have training and fitness sessions, along with planning sessions and personal development workshops. The under-19 team's opening match is scheduled for Friday, January the 19th against South Africa, followed by a clash against Scotland on Wednesday, January the 24th. Grenadian athlete Jaylon Calder has surpassed the qualifying standard for the shot put and will proudly represent Grenada at the upcoming 2024 Carifta Games. Calder's remarkable achievement unfolded at the Pure Mount Danny William meet held in Jamaica on Saturday. The 16-year-old soared to success in the shot put with a phenomenal performance, reaching an impressive distance of 17.01 meters. His outstanding effort not only secured his place at the 2024 Carifta Games, but also demonstrated his dedication and prowess in the field. The highly anticipated 51st CRIFTA Games, which is scheduled to take place Easter weekend, which is March the 30th to April the 1st, 2024, will bring together the best young talents from the Caribbean. The Grenada Athletics Association and sports enthusiasts alike are celebrating Calder's accomplishment, recognizing the significance of his performance in bolstering Grenada's standing in track and field. Grenadians are eagerly anticipating the international spotlight on their nation as they prepare to welcome athletes, officials, and spectators from across the Caribbean for the 51st CRIFTA Games. Following an exhilarating weekend of football action in the Sandals National Under-15 tournament, the stage is set for two highly anticipated semi-final matchups. At Victoria Park, football enthusiasts witnessed a nail-biting clash as SAFL narrowly edged out SAB Spartans 2-1, securing their place in semifinals. The intensity continued in the second matchup, where Hard Rock and GBSS FC battled to a 1-1 draw. In regulation, GBSS FC ultimately prevailed 4-2 on penalty kicks, clinching their spot in the next stage of the tournament. Over at the Cuthbert Peters Park, St. John Sports displayed dominance on the field, shutting out Paradise FC International with a convincing 3-0 victory. And in the fourth match, Eagles Super Strikers and RGPF St. Forces played to a draw in regulation time, with Eagles emerging victorious in a thrilling penalty shootout, clinching a 6-5 win. The upcoming semi-final scheduled to kick off on Saturday at Morin Rouge promise even more heart-stopping action. The first semi-final, set for 1 o'clock p.m., will feature a clash between SCFL and GBSS FC. The second matchup, scheduled for 3 o'clock p.m., puts St. John Sports against Eagles Super Strikers. And that's a wrap-up of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Discussions are underway for regional ferries servicing Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guyana. We get more in this report.
Chairman of CARICOM and Guyana's president, Dr. Irfan Ali, said the three governments have formed a new company. Through this company, a regional passenger and cargo ferry system will be introduced. Speaking at a contract signing event for the new $35 million Mackenzie Wismar Bridge in Region 10 in Guyana on Friday, Dr. Ali said the company was formed on Thursday. Dr. Ali said the details of the joint venture are still under discussion by the three governments.
French Prime Minister Elizabeth Borne has resigned following recent political tensions over immigration. French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday accepted the resignation of Prime Minister Borne, the president's office has said. France's 24's James Andre reports from Paris.
Macron has tweeted a picture of himself with Elizabeth Borne, saying that indeed she had served the nation every day, had been exemplary, and that he had shown courage in implementing the government's views and decisions. Now, what we know is that indeed Elizabeth Borne was here roughly an hour ago. She left the Elysee Palace after a 55-minute face-to-face discussion with the president. Nothing has actually come out of the Elysee Palace. I mean, this tweet is very much the first signal there has been since that meeting. Emmanuel Macron presented his New Year's greeting to the religious leaders of the country and also the Constitutional Council. He did not say a word about Elizabeth Borne or this cabinet reshuffle during these two ceremonies. That's what what we were told, nothing filtered from any decisions, but now it is official. It's just full a few minutes ago. Indeed, it appears that Elizabeth Bourne is out of the job. Now, what we've been hearing, and this has been across Paris and in the French media these past few hours, are the names of those who could replace Elizabeth Bourne as the new Prime Minister of France.
At least 4 people have been killed across Ukraine in what authorities describe as a large-scale Russian missile attack. Ukraine says 59 cruise and ballistic missiles were fired by Russian forces, and it intercepted 29 of them. More details here.
Pulled from the rubble following yet another day of strikes carried out by the Russian military. Ukrainian authorities say cities across the country were targeted. In Zaporizhia, a residential building was damaged, forcing its residents out into the freezing cold.
I saw that there was going to be an air raid and bombing, so we quickly ran to the bomb shelter. Later we got a phone call and found out what happened to the building. But we were in shelter at 7 a.m. If we were at home, nothing good would come out of it.
Rescue workers delivered aid and told residents they would cover the blown-out windows. In Kyiv, residents rushed to shelters, but there were no reports of any missiles hitting targets in the capital. This has become a regular occurrence when air raid sirens are sounded. Last month, Kyiv was hit, killing more people across the capital. In Kryvyi Rih, 1 woman was killed and children were among the wounded. Authorities there say a shopping centre and residential buildings were hit.
That's what's been happening around our region and wider globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. No arrest made following a barrage of gunshots from the Carenage area, which forced residents to take cover. Curtis Frazier's cause of death remains unknown as autopsy results remain pending. New UK electronic travel authorization document requirements to be implemented later this year, while veteran artiste Randy Isaac can line up for $50,000 prized Independence Calypso competition. In regional news, regional ferry system in the works, while internationally, French PM resigns following recent political tensions over immigration. In sports, Devani Joseph joins under-19 team in Barbados ahead of ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.